Hi friends, welcome to the second video in my series of overseas international coloring book flip throughs from my own personal collection. I have probably about 100. Very excited to show these to you. I'm releasing a new video about every second or third evening, showing you these books, telling you what they are and how to find them. These are my prize collection. The overseas books are just so beautiful, almost makes you not want to color in them. It's like you do, but you don't at the same time. So anyway, let's start with these. If you haven't seen it yet, check out my last video where I did Bunny Girl and my Japanese fairy tale book. Bunny Girl being my absolute favorite book ever. All right, so we're going to start with these two. And of course I have Modern Girl, and we're going to start with this one. And this book is called Coloriage, sorry about my ring light, Coloriage Mandalas. It's a Japanese book. It's 96 pages. It runs about $21. It was published in February 2018. And it's just like beautiful flowers and all the different seasons, goddesses, fairies, spirits, knightly sort of magic, fantastical worlds put into these gorgeous mandalas. It's such a lovely, lovely book. Got this also from Etsy, Cool Craft Book. This one does have a shine. I like the size. It's smaller than, well, let's see. I have here, or is it about the same? Yeah, it's a little smaller. Smaller than like a Coloring Book Cafe or an Amazon book, which I like. It's really nice in your hand. Super glossy, shiny, pretty. So let's open this up. I have not colored in this book, as you can tell, so the spine will be quite tight. And since it's Japanese, I'm unable to interpret for you anything in here. I guess it does give you some sort of lessons here on coloring, if you want to follow along by pictures, or use your iPhone, take a photo and do a translate on these. There's a Google Translate app, which is very convenient for that. But I love these mandalas. This paper is a little less white. It's a little more like cream. And these are single-sided mandalas, so you can use your markers and everything. Not super thick, but not thin. It's kind of in between. Better than an Amazon paper for sure. So I love this one. These little fairies in the garden. I love, like, this whole book is just so, like, the things I love. Birds and butterflies and nature and flowers and trees. And I get to use all my earth tones and all my pretty floral bouquet colors. I just love it. Love it, love it. And great opportunity to practice your florals, your blending with your markers. Her pencils using mineral spirits or an alcohol blender. Your Spectrum Noir aquarelles or your Derwent ink tints, anything you want. Love that one. Is that the cover image? Yes, this is the cover image. Isn't that pretty? That is the cover image. As always, I will link below some different places you can find these books. Even though it runs, you know, on average $20, $21, you will be paying shipping if you get it from Amazon Japan or Etsy. I believe Book Depository is free. I don't buy a lot on Book Depository, but then they might raise their prices to compensate for the free shipping. I'm not sure. I should look into that. Look at these sunflowers. That's so pretty. I tend to wait until I have like $200 or $300, you know, that I want to blow, and then I'll buy like, you know, 20 books, you know, and then the shipping is covered. You know, for every book you add, it's going to increase the shipping. I try not to buy like individual, just single books at a time when I buy on like Etsy from overseas, or 70 East Books, which is another website where you can get the overseas books, which I love. Look at the goldfish. Lots of pretty flowers. Look at that, the little fairy guys, little boys in the garden, woodpeckers. Of course, you know, there's only about half of the pictures in here I would probably ever do in my lifetime, as with all my books, but I love the ones with the girls and the flowers and the fairies and the sunflowers. Oh, this one looks like you could do on blues. It's snowflakes and ice crystals. Oh, Christmas one with the geese. Christmas geese, I like that. Poinsettias. Wish I'd seen these at Christmas. That's pretty too. More winter snowflakes. I'm starting to think that each of these sections was a seasonal flower. Since I can't read it, I'm not sure. This looks like astrology. Are these free extra pages? I'm not sure. Oh, here's some black background ones. Ooh, look at that. The dragon. These must be samples from another book, maybe? Some freebies. Indian. Oh, the tree of life. Ooh. Look at, there's a deer in the tree. Dragon under, it's a dragon tree, or dragon underneath the ground, under the tree. Anyway, that is Coloriage Mandalas Japanese book, 96 pages from 2018. Very lovely book. I am now going to show you Modern Girl, because I love it and it's so unique and it's retro and vintage and all the things that I love. It's a Korean coloring book. It was just published in this past summer in July 2022. It's around 96 pages. It runs for about $20. It's this gorgeous, heavy, like, you know, hear how heavy it is? Heavy cream color, kind of tan, or maybe it's more like taupe. Background, it's matte, gorgeous painting on the front, and it's just kind of these lovely pictures, very heavy, nice paper, lovely pictures of working girl. This paper is definitely thicker than the previous book that I showed you. Here's some follow-along tutorial for how to do skin tone or makeup. You can just go by the pictures, or you can translate with your phone, unless you can read it. So here they give you actually pictures you can replicate. So here, if you want to do exactly the same and practice like your pencil blending, the purple hat or the background, I do like to do that sometimes. Sometimes I like to do it completely different. So maybe I would recommend doing both. But I love it. This one's like a chocolate burgundy background. Great opportunity to practice. I love this one so much. Practice your pencils. If you use like your Copic skin tones, like I like to use a lot, it would bleed through to the beautiful image on the other side. So this is definitely a pencil or non-bleedable medium book. Love this one. Love this one. 1920s, 30s maybe, probably 20s. Oh, can't wait to do that. You can use your pan pastel skin tones. That would be perfect in this book. Oh, these drawings are fantastic. Just love it. I'm a sucker for anything retro or vintage. Movies, books, clothes, music. I just think fashion was so fun and brilliant, fascinating, and unique for each decade. You know, when you start around 1850 and go all the way to about 1980, all the way through 1980 even had its own unique fashion style. I think when it hit the 90s grunge, and then from there it was all downhill. All the clothes all kind of look the same ever since. I don't think there's much unique about our fashion anymore. But I love vintage fashion. So glamorous. course, you'd have to be fairly thin, I guess, in this era, if we're talking about in the 20s, to get away with wearing these dresses. But then again, I think people were more so back then, maybe. Less processed food or no Starbucks. I don't know, but I could definitely not get away with wearing any of these gorgeous 20s style dresses, sadly. This almost looks like it's right out of like a sketchbook for a new fashion line or a sewing pattern or something. Oh, love the colors on this one. Get some more close-ups. The fur would be difficult. Oh, I have a hard time with fur. Ooh, let's look at a tutorial for that one. That one I could do. Oh, how much fun is that? There are a lot of pages in this book. There are so many pages in this book. I love this one because it's a full page. It's brilliant. That might be my first one that I do. I love this one so much. I love the colors, the earth tones in it too that they do. Oh, I love this one too. Makes me think of A Christmas Story. I hate it when I love so many pictures and I know I'm never going to have time to do all the ones I want to do. Oh, that one's fun. That one's fun. That kind of Amelia Earhart look. Love it. I love these full-size ones. Oh, that one has a full-on wallpaper, vintage phone, and everything like in a hotel lobby. I like that one a lot. You need like a gold foil pen to do those, maybe, those flowers. Ooh, love it. Trying to figure out if we're bumping into a different era here. I'm guessing not. I think this is all like 20s and 30s era. Oh, look at this one with the books. Love this. I like the ones with the two girlfriends together, or sisters. That would be kind of fun. That is the end of Modern Girl. She also has Dream Girl and Urban Dream Girl. I do not have these two books, but guess who's gonna have to pick them up? And I have to verify if they're coloring books or are they fashion books. I don't know, because I can't read that. But I will find out. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this video of Modern Girl and the Coloriage Mandalas. I will see you in video number 3 coming up in the next 2 days with some more gorgeous overseas coloring books. Please like the video and tell me which is your favorite. See you next time.